We are a forensic service who take care of people with mental health issues. The gentleman in question was with us 9+ years and was diagnosed as being terminally ill. So the team got together and decided that as we were this gentleman's family, if you like, for the last 9 years, it would be better if he spent the end of life in our care. With this being the first time we'd dealt with end-of-life palliative care, we did everything from mental support, physical support, and also we aided the family through the transition as well. During the end-of-life care that we were providing, we did have another 15 patients to look after, and that was balanced really, really well. We had to be aware that these other people knew that this gentleman was poorly, so we had to support them through this as well. The strength that came out of people was just awesome. It was just incredible. It was quite emotional, as it would be at end of life, but I think most of the team drew a sense of we were quite privileged to be there for him, which was an incredible emotional time for us all, but very privileged. The team have decided to create an area where we can remember the gentleman. He meant so much to us, and he will remain with us now every day from now and into the future.
Section 136 is a power that police are able to use where they may come across somebody who they suspect is suffering from some form of mental illness, and to arrest somebody under a Section 136 gives them the right to detain somebody so that they can be assessed further. We decided to set up a scheme where we'd have practitioners based in the hub at the police station with a view to picking up logs as they came into the police station as reported by the public. Our intention was that we would hopefully reduce the number of people who were detained under Section 136 of the Mental Health Act and reduce the use of police cells to hold people.
More often than not, I might recognise a name on the police logs and I can share information with the police. It may well be that the police are on a visit and it's become quite patently evident that somebody's got mental health problems. The police would then contact me direct to ask for advice or to ask me to go out and help them. I feel now that there's a much more trusting relationship with the police. The feedback has been really good, and we got quite a few questionnaires back from service users basically saying that it had made their experience with the police feel much more human, they felt much more respected, and they felt that the care had been much better.
So Jack was a young man who was firstly diagnosed with cancer at the age of 14 and was in remission up until just before Christmas of last year, when unfortunately it reoccurred. On the diagnosis of the palliative side, Jack just wanted to be at home. He loved life, loved music, played the guitar. We put a team of a large care package in to meet Jack's wishes.
Sometimes people's needs when they're at the end of life will become very complex, so we also have services who may become involved when those needs are more complex. They'd be the specialist palliative care team, or the Macmillan team as they're sometimes known. The supportive care at home team will provide services for people who are in the last weeks or days of life usually, to help them with their personal care needs, but to provide that respite time for families as well.
His mum and dad were absolutely amazing, and they wanted to give him as much normality as possible. We knew to minimise the contact with him, but to make sure that we were able to facilitate his care and look after him. Every service that was involved in Jack's care, as referrals were put into their services, they responded very promptly and worked together. The communication between the teams was absolutely amazing, and for Jack's mum and dad, it was anything that we could do, they wanted to work with us, and that's why I think his care was managed so well, and it was an absolute privilege to be part of that team.